So you have this handy dandy little form inside your booklet here called an intuitive check-in form. And it looks like this here. And what this is for, this started out as a cheat sheet for me, because in the beginning, I couldn't remember dopamine is tyrosine and serotonin is this and that is the other thing. And like, there were just too many words for me to keep track of. So this is my cheat sheet. And then I realized that I could use this to figure out what's going on in my body. So there are times where you may find that you, for whatever reason, whether you accidentally skipped a dose of something, or whether maybe you're not taking enough of something, or maybe you took it too close to food and one of the things that you took isn't working. Like, so those are situations where you may find that all of a sudden you're in a space where, let me use the example of dopamine and running out of energy. Like, you notice yourself running out of energy. So dopamine should feel energized, upbeat, motivated, alert, and focused. And tyrosine, phenylalanine, uridine, rhodiola might be some of the things that you use. If those are low, you'll feel tired, depressed, bored, angry, low motivation, low energy, isolating, inactive, and caffeine, chocolate, sugar, and energy drinks are what you'd be craving for that. So it's like a little condensed cheat sheet where you can find like all the core information on there. So I suggest that you print this out. It's really handy. Here's how you can use this. There's two ways. One, you can use this mentally, and I'll show you that first, or intuitively by asking your body about it. So mentally, how I'll do that is I'll go, okay, something's up with my body. Now, energy one is really obvious to me. It's the only one that's energy-based. So it's like, okay, my energy's low. I know that it's my dopamine, so I know I need to take my tyrosine or L-phenylalanine. Like, that one's kind of simple. When it gets more complicated is like, okay, I just don't feel good. So what flavor of not feeling good do I have? So here's how I'll do it. I'll ask, okay, do I feel positive, confident, easygoing, stable emotions? Yeah, okay. Do I feel relaxed, stress-free, calm, and content? Not so much, okay? Do I feel comfort, pleasure, feeling good, content? Not so much. So for me, endorphins is a smaller one, and if the rest are balanced out, my endorphins just work. So I rarely take anything for that. It's more just an indicator that there's the ones up there are going on. If your blue endorphin one was really high, then you'll be taking for that, and so you want to check that. So in this case, like, I could scan it, and if I don't feel relaxed, stress-free, or content, I know that my GABA is low, and I need to take my L-theanine. Another way you can do it is look at it and go, okay, am I experiencing negative thoughts? Do I feel worried, anxious, cynical, self-critical, impatient, edgy, obsessive, attacked? Do I feel overwhelmed, stressed, unable to relax, overworked, uptight, overeating? Yeah. Like, you can use those to mentally just figure out which one feels in your body. Okay, so the brain one, again, is pretty easy for me. If I am low, it feels like I poor focus, or often I'll get a headache, or not head pressure. If my acetylcholine is too low or too high, I get head pressure. So that's I'm going to add that as a item here. But so that's how you use this form. Is you can check it and just read those things and see, do I feel comfort, pleasure, feeling good, and content? No? Well, then maybe I'm going to do something about that. I'm going to take my phenylalanine. So that's what feeling good in your body is about. Paying attention to and focusing on and making it an intention to feel good in your body causes you to stop and go, wait a minute, am I feeling good? No, I don't feel good right now. Okay, so what's not feeling good and how can I change that? So that's what this piece of paper is for. And there are 4 of them on a big piece of paper that you can print out and cut into quarters, and then leave this, they're all over the house, but there's always one nearby, so I can check and see, like, if something's wonky, I can find out exactly what's going on with my wonk. So the other component that I want to mention is you might be a person who's very intuitive and aware, and you can ask your body what's going on. And here's how I do this. And yeah, here's how I do this. So I'll actually go at it, and I'll go, okay, body, are you feeling low? Are you feeling optimal? Or are you feeling high? And I will see which one of those feels lighter. If you use the finger testing, muscle testing, or pushing on the finger, I'm not sure how it works. I don't do that. But if you use muscle testing and that works for you, use that. So what you're looking for is a sense of where on this range you are. So I can ask my body, so I'll ask my body, where are you in dopamine? I'll actually do it right now. Do you feel low? Do you feel optimal? Do you feel high? So low felt light, optimal felt heavy, high felt heavy. So I'm in the low range, which makes sense because my timer just went off. You heard that sound? My timer went off. So it's like I'll then go, okay, so I'm in the low range. Where am I in this range? And my body, because I've worked with my body a lot, my body will stare at that number or whatever number is relevant. Like my body's telling me, it's looking at that -1. It's like right there. That's where we are. Or some people will take their finger and ride it along that scale and see where it feels light to stop. Or whatever, like play with it and see what's true for you. And often you may want to, and if this is new for you, do both. Ask your body, because we want to start building up a body awareness of things, and also use your mind. Okay, so like if your body says that you're -1, but you look at this and your mind goes, well, we're feeling energized, upbeat, alert, and focused. Okay, something's not aligning here. So you with practice, you get tuned in, and both of them are in the same place. But do whichever one works for you for finding out what's going on. The other way that I use this sheet is for cravings. Cravings are often a way I can tell. Like there's sometimes where something's low, but I don't feel bad. Like I feel fine, but I'm craving sugar. Okay, so let's say that I'm craving sugar. This is how I use this sheet. So I'm craving sugar, and I come over and, okay, so I know, let's say I feel energized, upbeat, alert, focused. I can tell that. That one's obvious when it's in your body. If you're using tyrosine, you know it when it's in and when it's not. So that one's simple, but that one will be craving sugar. If I'm feeling low energy and I'm craving, I'll take my dopamine. But let's say that I've taken dopamine, something else is craving sugar. Well, this one will crave sugar, this one will crave sugar, and this one will crave sugar. It's likely one of the top two. Start at the top, work your way down, because those are the most likely culprits. So I'll check this one. Okay, so am I feeling positive, confident, easygoing, stable, emotional, or just kind of okay? Kind of okay. So that could be it. I'll check GABA. Okay, so am I feeling relaxed, stressed, feel calm, content? Yeah, let's say I'm feeling that. So I know that this is already telling me it's not maybe ideal, and there's a craving. So I'll use that craving to tell me which one of these is low. I'll then, instead of taking the sugar, don't take the sugar, at least not right away. Don't take the sugar. Use this to retrain your brain. Take your serotonin, and in 5 or 10 minutes, your craving is gone. If you've nailed it, your craving is gone, like gone. You don't have a desire for sugar. So don't honor the sugar thing. Withhold that, okay? And in this case, take your take whichever one of these feels low, and notice what it does. The more you do that, the more you start to retrain your brain that, okay, when I'm craving sugar, it means I'm either low in energy or I need my serotonin or GABA. Okay, cool. How's my energy? How's my serotonin? Okay, so I need to take serotonin. Like, it's a whole new way of interpreting the messages that your body's sending you about your cravings. So yeah, so skip the whole craving thing. If you find that you get all the way through these and these are all in and you're still craving, it could be one of two things. One, you still need more of one of these because you took it with food, or there's some other conflict going on. Maybe you took all four of them together or something. Like, you can analyze it if you want. Or you may have low blood glucose. If you know that you have borderline diabetes situations going on, then you may want to have L-glutamine hanging out. If it's also another secret for if you have cravings going on and you have handled all of these, take L-glutamine and you'll want to test it. Like, I think it's about a quarter of a no, it's less than a quarter, because the dose is 1,000 milligrams. I'm taking 125 or 150 milligrams, something like that, of L-glutamine. And so if cravings don't end and you have all of these balanced, try L-glutamine. Craving gone. Just gone. L-glutamine is used so many places in the body, and it balances out your glucose levels, or helps your glucose levels, your body with glucose levels, that it just kind of solves whatever the other ones don't. So your cravings go away all by looking at this cute little sheet. So I recommend printing this out and playing with it. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's your little handy dandy cheat sheet that can really tell you what's going on with your body and get it handled quickly.